right, Dylan. What we got going, buddy?
All right, so this morning we got a little tiny trail coming through here. I've had a wing up for a bobcat. They said they had bobcat in the area. Wing got tore down, tore all to pieces. They didn't hit my trap. We came back this morning and my trap was unbedded and flipped upside down, which leads me to believe it's probably a fox. But I ain't real sure. I would assume fox. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna set this one in here. It's already bedded pretty good because it literally just came right out of the bed that it was in. And once I got that bedded and everything, I'm gonna sift under some dirt, and then we're gonna sit this little booger here off to the side, and hopefully we can catch him.
So we're gonna try to backdoor him.
That's right.
What baits you normally use when you do this, Dylan?
Well, doing this right here, I'm not really using a lot of bait. This is more of a walkthrough set.
I got you. What would keep him from walking through right here, Dylan?
Well, nothing. But what I do is, like, you see these shells?
Yeah, sure.
This is just, we got done with some eggshells at the house, and I threw them out. That's going to get their attention a little bit more through here.
Kind of draw them this way.
Yeah, I'm going to rehang a wing. You can see my string right here, maybe. But I'm going to rehang a wing on it, so
I got you.
Get their attention again.
I
Hopefully
got you.
that'll bring them through.
And basically all you're doing is you dig out a little spot, kind of compress that sand a little bit to bed it down so it doesn't just push flat down.
That's right.
Drive an anchor in, so if it catches something, they can't walk off with your trap. And then what? I know you was putting wool under it at one time. Are you still doing that?
I'm putting sheep's wool under it. I haven't had any issues with that yet. Some people put foam, some people put cotton, whatever. But just basically to make sure I don't have anything underneath of my pan to keep dirt and stuff, or like rocks from going under the pan and keeping it from going off. Which I showed Jarrett just before we started this video that that was the case. Is I couldn't get the pan to press all the way. So we hopefully got that fixed. I really don't care about this trap, to be honest. I have a feeling that if it's a fox, he's smart enough, he's going to dig this one right back up. I'm hoping that this offset trap here, back door, front door, whatever you want to call it, I hope that gets their attention, or doesn't get their attention, and they step in it.
They'll be paying attention to that trap and get caught by the other.
That's the plan.
Yeah, because foxes are kind of smart.
Yeah,
which we're not after foxes, we're after bobcats and coyotes.
One big thing that I do, it took me a while to kind of learn, these gloves are clean gloves. I only use them for my traps. Some people say they don't use gloves to touch the traps. I don't want to touch my trap with a glove that I've been using for bait.
Because it direct them right to the trap.
Yeah, they're dogs. They can smell. That's what they're going off of. They will smell. And it's very possible that I touched that one with bait, and that's how it sniffed it up. You can't see it there. I mean, it's a good set, but
point to it if you will.
It's right in this area right here.
You can't.
So very possible.
I watched you set it, and I can't tell where it was.
Yeah, but they can smell better than they can see near about.
Which makes sense. I mean, their nose is what, 6-7 inches long.
Oh yeah. Now, well, coyote, fox ain't like that, but they're smart.
Yeah.
And they can smell.
And coyotes are dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb compared to a fox. But you were telling me something interesting the other day. Yeah. Oh yeah. But you were telling me something the other day I didn't know. You said that bobcats were the dummies.
Yeah, so I hate to call them the dummies because they're definitely agile.
Sure, but that's not smart.
But they can't smell like a dog can smell.
Right.
So a bobcat would walk across that without really smelling it too much, which is what we were hoping for. But instead we got foxed. But
sure.
But yeah, no, bobcat typically they're going off of vision. They can be easily distracted. Little ADHD going on.
Sure.
But that's what I meant by that. Not necessarily that they're dumb, because they're definitely not. They're just a little easier to trap. Because
we're pro bobcat guys.
Because they'll walk
pro
through.
Bobcat.
They'll walk through without doing a whole lot
of sniffing. Yeah. They have other things they're good at. Smelling's just not it.
Jumping on people's faces. Ripping their faces off.
Being aggressive.
Yeah.
So now, how have you learned to do this? Is this all trial and error? I know you said you had a book you were checking out.
Yeah, so Charles Dobbins wrote a book, and I get a lot of bait and lure from Paul Dobbins Lure. Anyway, so that was kind of significant for me. But Charles Dobbins writes a book about land sets. He writes a bunch of books, or he has written a bunch of books. And man, it's really, really detailed. If you're not into trapping, it's very boring.
Yeah.
But
if you are into trapping,
yeah, I love it.
Right up your alley.
It really, I mean, it's helped me. It's definitely, I can say I've picked up more sets, more catches.
Yeah.
Because of reading his stuff.
Sure.
And that's honest.
What just run me down kind of what you've been able to catch this year, because I know you had, what, 8 coyotes so far?
Yeah, so I'm at 8 coyotes so far this year, and you know, you hear about these guys out west that are catching hundreds.
Sure.
We don't have them like that around here. We got a lot of coyotes.
Thank God.
Yeah, we got a lot of coyotes, but they have plenty to eat around here, so you got to be a little slick around here with it.
Yeah.
Not
taking away from those guys out west, because that's amazing they're able to do that.
Yeah, good for them. I watch a lot of their stuff. But I've got 8 coyotes. I've caught and released probably 4 foxes, and then a handful of bobcat, probably 3 or so bobcat.
Which that's always dicey when you walk up on them.
Yeah, and yeah, bobcat they're fun, but they are
also
fired
sketchy.
Up. Yeah, they're fired up when you get to them.
Fun in a dangerous way.
Yeah. So this is a walkthrough set. Getting back to the set a little bit.
Sure.
And I still want it to be very hidden. So a lot of times I'll take scissors. We're kind of in a little bit of a hurry this morning, but take scissors and cut this stuff up a little finer. You definitely don't want nothing in there that is going to cause
it to hold up.
Yeah. But
that's
that right there.
Yeah, you can't even tell it if you didn't know it was there.
Yeah, that trap will fire right through.
Yeah, for certain. So now, why do you use the colander? I call it a colander. I don't agree, whatever you want to call it.
This here?
Your pan, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want big rocks and stuff in your set.
You're just getting that out of the sand.
Yeah, it just sifts it through. You can see just where I was piling dirt on. You see this square?
Yeah.
I was piling dirt on this so I could sift it, and it's fine dirt right there.
Yeah. And you want it to kind of be drier dirt too, correct?
Correct, yeah. Any wet dirt can freeze, which we ain't got to worry about that right now, but wet dirt also packs in real bad, and it'll cause that thing not to go off sometimes.
I got you. So what do you got here, Dill?
All right, so I got a mess is what I got.
Shoo.
You like that smell?
I don't.
This is the old bait box.
It's pungent.
Got a little bit of everything in here. But what I'm going for right now is I showed y'all the string earlier. I got some wings from previous duck seasons. You just want something that's gonna catch their eye and their smell, because that smells awful.
Yeah, I don't know why you smelled that.
I'm gonna set this, and what I do is I run the string through this little weight.
That's an egg weight. I don't know if y'all see that.
Tiny egg weight.
Yeah.
Tie it onto here.
And that's just keep it from blowing and getting hung up on the limb.
Yeah, you don't want it to flow up too much. You want it to hang down and spin.
I got you.
Give me just a second. We'll tie it up and show you guys.
Cool. All right, so that's the wing.
Yeah, and this little fella here. So our traps are back here.
Sure.
Some people set them right under the trap. I want them coming through this trail. I want them to feel good about it.
So I have a question. You may already know.
Yeah.
What if they come from this way?
Well, from this way, so we got the shells back there.
The shells
I'm
are
hoping
dragging
they're
to
going into the woods with it.
I got
I
you.
could be wrong, man. They could come in, snatch my wing, and I never see nothing of them. But more or less, this is a giant wing for this. I try to use like teal and dove and stuff like that. But this is what I got, and basically the weight keeps it down so the wind doesn't blow it too much. But
because we have come out here before you figured out the weight thing and seen them up in limbs.
Yeah, tangled all up, and then it spins in the wind, and that little white flash, it ain't even got to be a real colorful bird. That little white flash is
just enough to draw them in.
That's right. It'll get your attention. You won't realize how much it'll get your attention. Coming across the field, you look over and you're like, oh, there's my trap. Just because you can see that wing flashing. But that's it. We'll be back in the morning. Hopefully we'll have something.
Just for the people at home, that stinks so bad. What kind of baits do you typically use, Dylan?
Man, so I use a little bit of everything. I like to rotate out different baits. Linens, Makes a muskrat meat bait.
Sure.
That's good stuff.
Who doesn't?
Can't go wrong with a little bit of beaver meat. Everybody.
Everybody loves beaver.
meat.
Oh, yeah, beaver meat, not just beaver.
Yeah. So that's Kellen's Gold Label. Just got it. I know it doesn't look like it. Looks like I've had it forever, but I haven't used it yet. Honestly, my go-to, and if you watch anything about trapping, you're gonna hear it, is Kevin's Hiawatha Valley.
Hiawatha?
And Dunlap's Location. And then I pair them with anything from Kevin's Gusto to
some Kathmandu.
Yeah, Milligan brand Kathmandu.
Some Kathmandu.
Yeah, we got to work on that Kathmandu. And another, just a favorite that I got is Dunlap's Lightning in a Bottle. I'm not even gonna open that because it's gonna smell rank. But
putrid. Yeah.
It like glows, so it's good stuff. But man, there's a pile of it, and hopefully the more we go over this stuff, the more you'll get to see a little bit.
And then I know you use fox pea too and coyote pea.
Yeah, so that's over here on the side. Kind of depending upon what I'm after. For instance, the walkthrough sets, I don't really put a whole lot of urine or anything with that. I just kind of let them speak for themselves. But like this afternoon, I got a friend who's called me about a bobcat on their farm, and I'm gonna use this bobcat urine. Just kind of get their attention a little bit more.
Yeah, this stuff stinks. It's putrid. So beaver's the truth.
Beaver's the truth. No matter what you're trapping, it's gonna.
If you only had one lure or one bait.
One lure and one bait, which I don't know that you can actually buy. You can buy, I guess, chummed up beaver meat, but
yeah,
beaver meat would be 100% something I would go to. And then lure, man, that Kevin's Gusto's the ticket.
Nice. And this is why we do it. Get rid of turkey killers. Ah, calm down. All right. Hey, buddy. Hey. You can see where his ears are kind of messed up. When we pulled up, there's probably 4 or 5 buzzards right here messing with it. Probably pecking at his ears a little bit. He looks like he wants to bite somebody. But you can tell from the trap, he really ain't all that messed up.
So this is the dirt hole set that I've made.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like a good set. I think it's a good set, okay?
It would catch me.
Let me show you what Mr. Fox did. See that right there?
Yeah, hold on real quick. Yeah, he dug that out. He's like, not today.
Yep, he dug that up. Most likely, he stepped on it. Well, no, it's bedded in there good. He's just a smart SOB. Probably gonna backdoor him as well.
The old double backdoor.
Yep.
But, those buzzards are still flying around.
Oh yeah, they're waiting on that possum for sure. But anyways, we're gonna do a backdoor set on that one.
Which that's what we were talking about on the ride over here. Dylan's been able to learn and do this from trial and error and reading. There's no telling how much of this is lost to the sands of time just from people, getting out of trapping.
That's right. Honestly, I can't say enough about the book Charles Dobbins wrote. It's just, dude, there's so much knowledge in that book.
Yeah, which is good that there's a book holding it together, passing it down, because really, you get one of those old guys that traps and stuff like that, and then one of them passes away, so much knowledge goes with them.
Yeah, and as bad as it is to say, a lot of times there is some of this older generation, some of them are great. Some of them want to pass this knowledge right down. Some of them are still going, and they don't want you infringing, whatever. Sure. They don't want
we
you
both went to high school.
They don't want you coming in on their stuff. So they might tell you good job, but they ain't gonna give you all the tips and secrets. Yeah. Which I've been blessed that I know a few that'll talk to me. So.
Which, like I say, it's just crazy to me. It's a shame that somebody wouldn't want to pass that knowledge down.
Yeah, man.
Nah, it's just like my dad. Commercial fisherman, 42 years. I could never learn what he's forgotten. And once he goes, that information will be gone. Just crazy to think so. Moral of the story: get out and talk to old people. Sure, they're crazy and old and smell, but they're smart. You can learn from them.
Oh yeah.
Life hack of the day. Now I'm filming. Championship size possum. It is not. How
We're
many?
gonna let this one go.
Yeah. How many turkeys do you think we're saving by getting him out of the area?
A bunch. A whole lot, seriously.
Because
they're
raccoons and them are the #1 killers of turkeys. Because they don't kill grown turkeys, they eat eggs.
Yeah.
So
I don't think them buzzards were on his ears.
Oh yeah.
No, I think they're just discolored.
And red
I
at the
figure
point.
buzzards most time won't mess with them until
They're gone.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got some fight left in him. He's not playing possum.
I'm about to go Ruger the fight right out of him.
But yeah, it goes raccoons, possums, snakes. Then I believe it's coyotes, foxes, bobcats as far as turkey killers. And that's really what we're out here after. Anytime we can kill a coyote, it's double good because they kill deer. They kill turkeys. Heck, is it coyotes that catch ducks too on occasion? I know a bobcat will catch a duck.
Yep. Coyotes will catch ducks. I've seen videos and pictures of coyotes wading in the swamps catching them.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Oh yeah.
But all right, we don't want to see this part, so. Relocated.
Reporting live from the trap, live from the trap, live from the trap. Got the butter in my sack. Say the law looking for me, they know where I'm at. Live from the trap, reporting live from the trap, live from the trap. These details of the trap. Calculator bells and the scales in the trap. Pyrex coffee mug, yeah.